Yeah, I think if you talk to my friends on how I drive on public roads, I think they'd all say that I drive too slow or too in control. But I mean, all joking aside, I have my fun on the racetrack. All right, my name's Steve Swinnerton. I am an account representative for AutoHunter under the Collector Car Network. As an account representative, I pretty much take care of everything except for the reserves, and that's more of the specialist role. But start to finish, work with the client or with the seller, if it's dealer or organic listing, all the way from the start to the end of the auction and sometimes post-auction. I've been into cars longer than I can remember. If you look at old photo albums, I was pushing around cars, or I guess we call it like big wheels for toddlers. Both my parents are from England, so growing up with English parents, I would say there was more of an automotive upbringing, was more like American baseball, American football, the automotive racing, Formula One, or even bicycle racing like Tour de France was more pronounced or more important growing up. I chose racing over every other sport. Growing up in Minnesota, you pretty much as a hockey player from grade school on. But I kind of branched away from that dream of playing hockey with some of my buddies and got into to racing. It was just kind of a whim. I think my dad took me to a concession go-kart track when I was little, and they put little pads behind me so I can touch the pedals, and I kind of took to it like a duck to water, and it just kind of sparked stuff from there. As far as racing experience, I would say we started out with go-karts a little bit later than a typical racer would, but still started out in go-karts 6th, 7th grade. Race go-karts, there's different stages in there where you can start out in like rookie class, junior class, move up to senior class, but then you also can have different sizes of motors, so different speeds. So the go-kart spectrum, and then from go-karting, from there moved into formula cars, which is similar to the one behind. My end goal with racing when I was younger was to be a paid professional race car driver. I think everybody's goal when they're a kart racer was to turn pro, or I guess my end goal would be IndyCar. The most fun I've had while racing for me is out-braking techniques. Anybody can, in my eyes, hit the gas really hard and floor it, but it's a little bit of that finesse under braking, setting up a pass under braking, so you're still hitting your marks and not giving that position back up. Again, mine would be passes under braking or that kind of technique. In 2005, I moved to Arizona to work for the Barrrett School of High Performance Driving, which is currently named Radford Racing School. Say for students coming out to the school, the most important lesson or takeaway that we want them to, again, take away from the school would be that they're not done with their schooling. They might have taken a 1 or 3 day, 4 day class, but there's always more to learn. But again, back to what I said earlier, I think it all starts with the vision, hand-eye coordination. So start there and kind of grow. I think I became an instructor because I still had passion for driving and racing and wanted to be around that atmosphere. And even though I wasn't driving professionally and getting paid for racing, still being around other like-minded people in that environment was always fun, and seeing other people progress. Other driving schools that I've worked for, other than the Barrrett School of High Performance Driving, which is now the Radford Racing School, would be Spring Mountain Motorsports Ranch. That's a Ron Fellows Chevy school, Corvettes and Cadillacs. The other one is Ford Performance Racing School, and currently an instructor there as well. All right, the thing I like most about working at AutoHunter as an account rep is something that's very similar to the driving school instructor job. Would be just the learning the client's passion about cars. Though I don't meet them face to face at AutoHunter, it's more over the phone or emails. It's still the same, building the same rapport and getting to know their passions when it comes to their car. If you have me as your account rep at AutoHunter and you want to speak more about race cars, or you've seen this video, let me know. Definitely can point you in the right direction on some of that stuff, as well as take care of you and your auction needs.